Larsa Pippen has made quite a name for herself not just as a real housewife of Miami, but as one of the NBA's most talked about partners, often linked romantically with high-profile players. From her marriage to an NBA legend,
when Scotty and I first got together, I had just signed to ICM in LA.
To dating the son of her ex-husband's teammate.
We actually met at a party 4 years ago.
And even her own son's teammate.
I feel like age doesn't really determine your level of maturity.
Larsa's dating history reads like a true NBA All-Star lineup. Here are 8 NBA players who have been romantically involved with Larsa Pippen. Scottie Pippen. Larsa's relationship with Scottie Pippen wasn't just a romance, it was a partnership spanning over 2 decades, producing 4 children in countless memories on and off the court. Scottie Pippen, an NBA Hall of Famer best known for his time with the Chicago Bulls during their dynasty years, met Larsa in the mid-1990s amid the Bulls' championship dominance. Their love story unfolded during a golden era of basketball, with Pippen solidifying his legacy alongside Michael Jordan as part of one of the sport's most dominant teams. The couple married in 1997 at the First United Methodist Temple in Chicago, beginning a union that lasted more than 20 years. Together, they welcomed 4 children: Scottie Jr., Preston, Justin, and Sophia. Their family life became a blend of basketball royalty and reality TV fame, as Larsa later gained recognition on The Real Housewives of Miami. Throughout his career, Scottie Pippen played 17 seasons across the Chicago Bulls, Portland Trail Blazers, and Houston Rockets, averaging 16.1 points, 6.4 rebounds, and 5.2 assists over 1,178 regular season games. Known for his defensive prowess and versatility, he earned 7 All-Star selections and 6 NBA championships alongside Michael Jordan. In 2010, Pippen was inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, cementing his legacy as one of the greatest small forwards in NBA history despite appearing strong from the outside. Their marriage faced challenges. The couple first separated in 2016 when Larsa filed for divorce, though they briefly reconciled. Tensions resurfaced in 2018, leading Larsa to file again, citing irreconcilable differences. In a candid interview, Larsa reflected on the early days of their relationship. Actually went on to describe how the relationship sometimes limited her ability to pursue her own ambitions.
I feel like in the beginning, when Scotty and I first got together, I had just signed to ICM in LA. I was gonna pursue an acting career. I just finished, I had gotten a political science degree. I was either gonna go to law school, I was gonna try acting, try different things, and he didn't want me to do anything. He was kind of like, no, I can't take it. You have to come to my games. You have to be my practice.
After years of on and off dynamics,
I wanted to be there for him. I loved him. I loved him, So I was there to support him and do whatever I had to do for him. But then at some point, the scale changed. The scale started to shift a little bit. And I was like, hey, you're retired. By the way, I want to start a jewelry line. By the way, I want to do this. By the way, I want to do some things that I'm interested in doing. And it wasn't reciprocated in the same way.
Their divorce was finalized in December 2021, closing a major chapter in both of their lives. Despite the split, they stayed connected through their children, particularly Scottie Jr., who has followed in his father's NBA footsteps. When asked if she felt she lost herself as a basketball wife, Larsa admitted, yeah, a lot. But that didn't stop her from later becoming involved with another NBA player, Tristan Thompson. Following her separation from Scottie Pippen, Larsa remained linked to the NBA world in a new context. Enter Tristan Thompson, the Canadian power forward whose name would later intertwine with both Larsa and the Kardashian family, creating tabloid buzz. Tristan Thompson, 34, has spent 13 NBA seasons with teams including the Cleveland Cavaliers and Boston Celtics, averaging 8.3 points and 7.8 rebounds per game across 819 regular season games. Thompson may not have reached Scottie Pippen's legendary status, but he has built a solid career. Drafted 4th overall in 2011 from the University of Texas, his most notable professional achievement came in 2016 when he won an NBA championship with the Cavaliers alongside LeBron James, bringing Cleveland its first major sports title in 52 years, according to Larsa. She had a brief fling with Tristan around 2016 during one of her separations from Scottie. Notably, this occurred before Thompson's high-profile relationship with Khloe Kardashian, a connection that Larsa herself helped initiate through her friendship with the Kardashian family, later adding tension to their social circle. Larsa has said she introduced Tristan to the Kardashians, setting the stage for his eventual romance with Khloe. In Arling podcast, Larsa reflected on this connection, noting she introduced Tristan to the Kardashian circle, adding an intriguing twist to the dynamics between these high-profile personalities. Reports suggest their relationship lasted roughly 10 days before Tristan began dating Khloe, indicating it was brief but impactful. Larsa has consistently maintained there was no ongoing involvement once he started dating Khloe, emphasizing her role as an introducer rather than a continuing romantic partner. Following Tristan, Larsa moved on to Eric Moreland, Her ties to the NBA continued with Moreland, a lesser-known player who was dating Larsa during a championship season in his career. Eric Moreland, 33, played for NBA seasons with teams including the Sacramento Kings, Detroit Pistons, Phoenix Suns, and Toronto Raptors. While not as high-profile as some of Larsa's other partners, Moreland built a reputation as a defensive-minded center. He averaged 3.7 rebounds over 83 regular season games, with the highlight of his career being an NBA championship win with the Toronto Raptors. In 2019, unlike many NBA players, Moreland went undrafted out of Oregon State, making his path to the NBA and eventual championship particularly impressive. His career included stints in the G League and overseas, demonstrating persistence and determination. Sources indicate Larsa and Moreland dated from September 2018 to March 2019, coinciding with one of her separations from Scottie Pippen. Their relationship included public appearances and flirty social media interactions, drawing attention from fans and paparazzi. One notable public sighting occurred in June 2019 when Larsa and Eric were seen at a nightclub together, sparking speculation about their status. Interestingly, this period overlapped with Moreland's championship season with the Raptors, though his role was limited. In an interview, Larsa has downplayed the seriousness of their relationship, stating,
I hung out with him a couple times. It wasn't like, I swear I get photographed with these people that are not even a factor in my life. I'm like thinking, who is this guy? Like, it's not even like, you'll know when I'm like obsessed with someone.
Right.
I'm not like, it was never serious.
She further emphasized the casual nature of their connection, saying,
I know, I literally saw him twice. He came to my birthday.
this suggests that while there may have been chemistry between them, it wasn't a serious relationship some media outlets made it out to be. Despite Larsa's efforts to downplay the romance, Eric Moreland is consistently listed among her post-Scottie Pippen partners in various accounts of her dating history. This contrast between Larsa's version and media reports highlights the challenges of dating in the public eye, where even brief connections can quickly become sensationalized, whether their bond was as casual as she suggests or more significant. Eric Moreland represents another link between Larsa and the professional basketball world, a pattern that would continue to define much of her romantic life after her separation from Scottie Pippen. Next on the list is a partner she later spoke about less favorably, Malik Beasley. One of the most publicly scrutinized relationships in Larsa Pippen's dating history began in late 2020 when she became involved with NBA shooting guard Malik Beasley. This relationship drew widespread media attention, especially given the circumstances surrounding Beasley's personal life at the time. Malik Beasley, 28, has played 9 NBA seasons with the Minnesota Denver Nuggets and currently the Detroit Pistons, known for his scoring ability. He has averaged 11.7 points and 2.8 rebounds per game over 578 regular season contests. Drafted 19th overall in 2016 out of Florida State University, Beasley has consistently served as a reliable offensive option throughout his career. Larsa and Malik's relationship debuted publicly in November 2020 when they were photographed holding hands in Miami. The timing fueled controversy, as Beasley was married to Montana Yao at the time, and the photos reportedly surprised Yao, who filed for divorce shortly afterward. In a candid interview with Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked, Larsa reflected on the relationship, acknowledging it as a mistake. When asked about Malik, she immediately responded,
That was a mistake. That was a mistake.
I told you no.
You did tell me no. I should have. That one I should have.
Larsa further explained the unusual circumstances of their meeting, saying,
I had just met him. Do you know that? I had just met him that day.
That day, I see the pictures. I call Larsa. I go, Larsa. You like, nope, I love him. I'm like, Larsa.
She attributed some of her questionable judgment to recently recovering from COVID-19.
Because I had COVID brain. I had just had COVID. I was stuck in my house. I hadn't gone anywhere. And he was there and he was like on me, like, let me see, let me come see, let me come see you. And I thought, okay.
Despite the rocky start, Larsa maintained that Beasley was separated when they began dating, though this was disputed by others. The relationship drew significant public backlash, with criticism over dating a married man and the 12-year age gap, adding another layer of complexity. To further complicate matters, Beasley was teammates with Larsa's son, Scottie Pippen Jr., which many viewed as an inappropriate connection given the family ties. After about 4 months together, Larsa and Malik split in April 2021. The breakup reportedly stemmed from the challenges of maintaining a long-distance relationship, with Beasley based in Minnesota and Larsa in Miami. Interestingly, Larsa later revealed that her sons, including Scottie Jr., had no issue interacting with Malik when they were on the same team, indicating the situation was handled respectfully. Next, Larsa's romantic history brings her into the orbit of one of basketball royalty's next generation, Marcus Jordan. While Marcus is not an NBA player, his connection to basketball through his father, Michael Jordan, and his own college career makes him a notable figure and one of Pippen's most hyped relationships to date. This relationship attracted particular attention due to the historic connection between the Jordan and Pippen families. Marcus Jordan, 34, is the son of NBA legend Michael Jordan and a former college basketball player for the UCF Knights from 2009 to 2012, scoring 1,152 career points. Notably, he posted a career-high 28 points against the University of West Florida in November 2010. While he did not pursue professional basketball, Marcus established himself as a businessman, opening the Trophy Room sneaker store in Orlando, which later transitioned to an online-only model. Larsa and Marcus reportedly began seeing each other in late 2022, with rumors first surfacing in September. Initially, Larsa downplayed the connection, claiming they were just friends. By January 2023, however, the couple publicly confirmed their romance, making it Instagram official and appearing together on The Real Housewives of Miami. When asked how they first met, Larsa explained,
"We actually met at a party 4 years ago, and I feel like a lot of people want to spin things like, oh, they've known each other their whole life. And I'm like, by the way, we did not. I just met him 4 years."
She clarified the timeline further.
You know, when his dad and Scotty played together, they were not together. His mom and dad were not together. I was in college. We missed each other. You know, we missed that little era. So it's we were friends. We met 4 years ago. We were friends. We have mutual friends. So we were in the same group a lot. And it's funny because I was trying to set him up with all my friends.